Hi there and Happy New Year. This is Andy Rowe on trendfollower.co.uk, and I'm going to look at my 5 different asset classes that I like to trade. I like to trade them, and I'm going to have a look and see how they're doing at the end of this trading week. So I'm going to start off with quite a general investment trust here, which is on a buy signal, but as I mentioned in my blog, I didn't actually go long here because I had this emotional feeling that the markets were falling and I didn't follow my signal to buy. So I'm not actually in the market in this investment trust, which I should be. Now, here's the other one. This again is very much more clearly on a buy signal. It went on a buy signal back in March of this last year. I wasn't following the trust at the time, so I'm not invested in this, but I'm keeping a weekly eye on it. It's a nicely trending trust that does really well and really badly, which is of course ideal for someone like me who is trend trading. I don't want to follow things that are doing too averagely. So when this falls down and then comes back up again, I will go long, but just at the moment I'm not long stocks, although I should be according to the signals on my system. Now I'm going to look next at bonds. So here we are looking at the bond ETF that I like to follow, and it's showing a sell signal. In other words, its price is below the average for the past year. This is the green line here. This ETF's been falling away. It kind of looks like it's forming a bit of a wedge. Often when that happens, when the price range narrows, one finds that there's a breakout either down or up. So that'll be interesting to see just what happens here. But at the moment, it's on a sell. I'm not long bonds at all. I don't hold any bonds in this trading portfolio. But as I mentioned in my blog post earlier, bonds tend not to be very trendy. So it's quite difficult to trade them. You can see here that this would have been a good trade here, but it's been a bit sort of on and off over the past couple of years. Did nicely in the tail half of 2014, but this year a bit choppy. So kind of difficult to trade bonds, but there is an argument for me just buying and holding, which I'm kind of possibly going to do once there's a buy signal. Now we'll move on to property. So let's find the investment trust that I like to follow in property. Now property's been falling, although there were a couple of false signals, a sell and a buy signal, but there was a sell signal a few weeks ago and I came out of property. The past couple of weeks though, the price of this investment trust rose quite a lot and hit the moving average for the year, but in this past week it's bounced back down again. So at the moment the signal is to stay out of the property market or out of this property investment trust. So I'm out, but it's been a little bit hairy. I was wondering whether it was going to go up above the moving average for the year and make a long signal, a buy signal, but it hasn't done so. So interestingly, finishing the year below the average for the year, only just, mind you. So property is on a sell. Now going on to commodities, you know that commodities have been falling massively since 2011. They've continued to do so. We're at a sort of lowish point here, not as low as back in September. Is it going to rise in the next few months? Is this investment trust going to rise? I don't know, of course. I'm not in the business of trying to predict the markets at the moment, although I have tried to very much in the past, it must be said. I'm going to try and follow where the markets go. So once this investment trust crosses above its moving average for the year, then I'm going to buy. I'm going to go long commodities. I already own loads of commodities, thinking that the market was at a bottom all the way down, but so I've done very badly there, but I anticipate that they will go up. Hopefully before too long. Obviously, ultimately, everybody needs commodities, so I'm confident that they will come good eventually. So, going to talk about gold now. Gold's been falling, and it's been quite up and down over the past couple of years, but it's really getting quite low now. When it crosses the moving average for the year, I'll start to buy it. Certainly, when it crosses the moving average for the past 2 years, I'll buy more and be fully invested in gold. So that's things at the moment. So at the moment, essentially It's only for me shares that are on a buy signal. Everything else I should be out of the market, but unfortunately I hold quite a lot of commodity holdings, so I'm in the market on those, even though my portfolio says I shouldn't be. But I don't think there's any point in me selling them now, because I'll certainly crystallize a loss that I don't want to see. So I'll probably sort of rejiggle things around during 2016 and see how it goes, but I'll update you as I go along. So there we go. That's the markets as I see them at the very end of 2015, the end of this week. I'm looking at things weekly at the moment. So I hope you found that interesting, and I look forward to catching up with you in a few weeks. I'm going to be away for a little bit, so you may not see me or hear from me for just a few weeks now, but I will be back. So talk to you in due course. Bye for now.